Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new mod pack. If you ever watch my streams, I played this on there. It is Omnifactory. And this is more for technical builders. And pretty much it's kind of like a hardcore uh, area where basically it's more for just figuring out how to automate everything. And all these buildings here, I did not put them here. This is actually part of the world gen. And there are a lot of interesting and useful items inside of these, but a lot of things that could try to eat my face. So let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to have to get up to one of these to get shelter because it's going to be night fairly soon. I guess we have to do the traditional, let's punch a tree. And yeah, we're going to have to get our basic tools and everything. And hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm hoping to find some sheep or something. Good, fast leaf decay is on here. And yeah, we're going to go over a few of the things that are in this mod pack, as well as a few challenges I'm going to have to set for myself. So, let's go ahead and I guess see if we can find a building to call our own. That's going to be the fun one. Probably should get some dirt or something first. Go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table. And let me go ahead and get a few things set up, and I don't think Tinker's is in this. It's not. So let's get a few things. I'm just going to get a few resources, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, so I think first things first, do a little bit of exploration and just see what is all around us. And we're probably going to need some food. So we're going to have to take care of a few of these pigs. Of course, I wanted to hit the grass. But yeah, let's go ahead and just look around for a minute. I don't want to stay out too late because of mobs and everything. But you can see it's kind of an interesting generation of terrain. And there's a little bit of a lag spike. And I am looking for sheep. That is my main thing. It looks like there might be something up here. Not quite for sure. Let's see, we got... Oop, I don't have Optifine on this. Sir? Alright, let's go ahead and just kind of break our way in here. And we're going to take a quick look around. I hear some bad things. Especially in this one right here. Ooh, there is a chest too. A lot of bad things. Okay, let's see if we can find some sheep real quick. Interesting generation of terrain. I'll give it that. But I think we're going to have to pick a place soon. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. A lot of windows. A lot of bad things to get in there. That's a nice little one right here. Let's see if there's anything, well, besides the floor missing. Things are already trying to eat my face. How bad is this? Let's just sneak through here real quick. Not really seeing any sheep, just a lot of pigs. What is this? Spruce sapling? Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. So we're going to have to make a place our home really quick. Alright, so most of these actually have mob spawners in them. See that right there. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for a minute on where some of these bad things are. And there's one of them right there, and I cannot back up fast enough. Cobweb. Let's just block up that room for a minute. Let's see if we can cook some food here. See what we got in the chest. Some iron. That's good. All right. One second. Let me Alright. A little bit better. So we know there is a mob spawner in there. So we're going to have to get to that. There is quite a few things that are actually pretty useful in here. How about some lemonade or some iced tea? I got a purple drink. Okay. So let's get our pickaxe out and see if we can figure out where this spawner is at. There it is. Hi, my friends. Alright, everybody, I think I got that cleared out, but I'm going to have to go through and kind of clear out this small building. Alright, so I cleared out a couple of floors. I cleared up here as well. Hopefully it's going to come and bite me. But yeah, I think this is a good place to start. I mean, you got a decent area. We got plenty of different buildings to go through. I'd love to take that one over, but I am not armored up enough to even come close to taking on that thing. So, about this pack. Well, it is a Greg Tech type pack, which if you don't know what Greg Tech is, it's a little more complicated than normal. Not that big of a deal, but let's go ahead and get started in the quest book. So, Omnifactory. Quest. Beginning quest. The Genesis. Alright. So, this is a pack intended to be played the lost yada yada yada. So, we get 4 diamond hammers. Nice. Okay. Not much, but we're not going to be playing in the void world, so let's go ahead and claim that. I did make a chest and everything over here so we can store all of our goodies. I did also use the iron we found to make a iron sword because I thought that might be useful. And we're going to have to go mining in just a little bit. So, alright, use JEI, JUI, yada yada yada. Okay, so we know how to use JEI. If you don't, just let me know. Let's see, claim your chunks. Let's see, chunk loading, yada yada. Crafting calculator. Okay, so we have to make one crafting calculator, and that's about it. Okay. So, it looks like we are getting into the beginning. So, let's go ahead and see if we can... Let's see, the beginning. Let's see. Orange is item... Okay. To enable auto output, open the GI. Okay, this is all about the Greg Tech stuff. I'm going to leave that kind of opened because I really... Well, no, I actually have to do all that, don't I? Regression. Okay. This is just to help us keep track of everything. So there we go. And I don't know why it's not letting me... Okay, maybe I have to claim these. But we know where they're at. Okay, so this is just... We're going to have to make the simple stuff. So let's go ahead and take one of our hammers. And I guess let's go ahead and... I guess use our iron to make a pickaxe. Okay. And we have a couple more pieces of wood. Let's go ahead and make some pressure plates. Because that's always a good thing to make. Just so I don't forget to close the door. Alright, so it's about halfway through the day. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a place to mine. And I should have brought a crafting table. Well, I have enough wood, don't I? Yeah. So we got our crafting table. We got our basic stuff. And let's go ahead and kind of make a waypoint as home. You always want to have a waypoint on. Alright, let me go do some mining real quick. Before I forget though, there is this scanner, which actually can be quite useful. Let's go ahead and use it. And it will tell us where nearby ores are. And wow, that is a big ore. So let's go ahead and see if we can get down here and figure out what this is. And this is quartz. So there's going to be a lot of different types of ores that we're not used to. So we're going to have to figure out what we need and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and mine this down and get a little bit of this because nether quartz is never a bad thing. A little bit of light in here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mine some of this down. Looks like there's even service quartz in here. So in the first quest, it says it wants an iron supply, which is 12 iron ingots and 12 wrought iron. Well, we ended up actually stumbling across a little bit. It's actually not iron, it's magnetite. Magnetite. Okay, I got it right the first time. It can be smelted into iron. So let's see if we can get some more. The veins on these are huge, though. So you don't really have to... Ooh, gold. Thank you. I'm not going to complain about gold because I have an idea behind that, and it involves a peace candle. I don't know if that works with spawners, but we will find out. Let's see if we're anywhere near where we need to be. Yeah, we are right on. So one other thing to note, you will run across these things right here. They're just basically underground rail cart systems. So just FYI. So this is gold. And I almost lost my pickaxe because there's a creeper right there. Hi. You can stay over there, Bob the building inspector. So this is where the gold is. Now we got to find some iron. Looks like there might be some right here. All right, like I was saying, the ores just, they're huge. The huge veins of the ores. Look at this. And yeah, you run across a lot of these, so. All right, I think I did enough mining. I got almost a stack of gold, well over a stack of iron. I got like almost 2 stacks of iron, if not more. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the base area, and we're gonna call it, well, call it good for mining for now. Yeah, and I'm gonna mark this because this is a big vein. I mean, I can't not come back here. But it looks like we might have to hold off on the candle or the mega torch because of the diamonds. I don't know if we can actually get diamond ores this early in the game. I am not seeing anything to me that would indicate diamonds. So let's go ahead and meet back at the base, and I'll see you in just a moment. All right, before I claim this quest, I actually have to grab the last little bit of the wrought iron. They give these nickels. Omni nickels, actually, if you look down into the shopping area, I cannot remember where it's at. Early game, beginning game. Oh. That just scared me. That was a dog. But there is a shopping area, and I think I might have to unlock it. So, I guess let's go ahead and get this quest claimed. It's not going to be much at the beginning, but we're going to have to do a little bit of grindy work. There we go. And we get Omni nickels. So let's go ahead and claim those. Luckily, it doesn't consume them because we're going to need those in a minute. Or in Omnifactory exists in large clusters, which we saw. Or veins, the scanner, yeah, I can scan within 16 blocks of you. So digging down and scanning should show you a nearby vein. So we got all that figured out. And wrought iron, yeah, we got know about that. So that is in the Genesis quest. Now, mining hammers just tells us basically what a mining hammer is. It's what we were using a minute ago in game. Okay. Go ahead and let me collect all these because it's just basically telling me about a lot of this stuff. Grappling hook, iron hook, charcoal. Lumber axe. That's something we might want to look into. And workbench. Okay, so let's get this stuff all figured out. And maybe an iron furnace. We can do that one real quick. Okay. I think an iron furnace is just like this. Yep, that is it. So there are different stages of furnaces. If we look at this, more furnaces, they just increase the burn time and everything. I mean, not increase the burn time, but increase the speed of it. So I think this one, yeah, it has double the outputs. So I might want to upgrade a couple of mine to the iron version. But I also want to kind of, well, let's go ahead and upgrade to them. But let me come back in a minute when it's daytime and we can go out and get some stuff, which we only have one stick, which is not ideal. So I'll be back in just a minute. All right, buddy, it's night again, and I just actually thought of something. I want to kind of make my drawers a little special. So with the frame drawers, it's kind of cool because you can actually paint them and make them look kind of unique like this. And I don't know if I'm going to go with oak wood, but maybe. I mean, what else do we have to choose from? We have some birch and acacia, and we can try some rubber wood. So that's a few trees I cut down just to see what they look like. And I kind of like the jungle wood planks. Let's go ahead and get some light over here so we can actually see what we're doing. Okay, let's go ahead and change it out. And you can also see it's a little bit of a model right on top. And let's see, that's that one. Try that one. Ooh. You know what? I might actually go with that. And the reason I'm putting the cobblestone in there, because, well, that's going to be our little cobblestone thing. Now, this, I don't know what it is. I've never actually seen little tiles before. And, yeah, it doesn't really give me much on the usage for this either. I don't know if I can do anything with that or what, but it's there. So I think I'm going to get rid of that and just put it in a box and probably forget about it. But the great thing about drawers like this is I can take actually all my cobble. It isn't that much, but it takes up a lot of space, and now it's all right there. That will actually clear out quite a bit, and you can see I still have quite a bit of ores and everything. I do like the idea of using the material that it's being like for being on the front. I do kind of like the acacia wood for that. That does look kind of nice up against that. So we might do that. A few things that wants us to create all of these, which really is not that difficult. I mean, a lot of these tools are pretty simple. An iron mortar, which actually, if you look at the uses, just basically can grind down any material into its dust form. So that could be quite useful. Now, I think we're going to have to start at the beginning and with the file. Now, the plates, we're going to have to get the hammer. Hammer is just a stick in that. Let's go ahead and use the wrought iron we cooked up earlier. And yeah, let's go ahead and make a few tools, and I will be back in just a second after I get done making all these. Alright everybody, if you remember in the quest book, there was actually a thing for work tables. So I went ahead and made a few of them. The great thing about these, they're from forestry, and they can actually store like recipes in them. So if you're making something a lot of times, like we're going to be making a lot of these, a lot of these. So we got 2 of those already. And anything else, you can just sit there and automatically store them. So you don't have to sit there and try and remember a recipe. And now we can maybe add it all together after we grab everything out of here. I think I'm going to do the tools all in one location. No, that's not what I want. But will have to change these out because I'm planning on using the wrought iron plates instead of the other ones because they will last a bit longer. So that is my whole thing behind that. And I have to make screws. And I can actually show you how to do this real quick. So we need the file, which we have right here in our inventory. And it's basically, you can just put this in here. No, it was up there. And you can put those there. And that wasn't the recipe. File, screwdriver. They look so similar, it's kind of hard to see them at times. There we go. Now we should be good and have everything together. There we go. Now we have all that in there. We just have to make sure our tools are in there as well. And like I said, I'm going to probably have a dedicated one for just making my tools and one making all the plates and everything that are needed. So I think that's actually pretty good. I was part of a quest line, and that would be actually right here. And what are we missing? The only thing we're missing is a wrench. Okay, that actually looks really straightforward and simple. And I don't even think we need to really have to do the whole make its own thing. There we go. Look, that wrought iron. There we go. And that's it. That should be all of them complete. Yep, it is. So that opens us up to a lot of things. And I found an anvil while I was doing some mining or exploration and getting some trees. So that was actually pretty nice. You can use this, let's see, put a damage tool inside and put some material, and so it's a way to repair it. That's pretty cool. Spend your coins. Here it is. Okay. So this is how we open up the area to actually start spending our coins. And I think if we actually hit the U on this, it shows us how we can go about and make what we need. So I think that's kind of interesting. We're up to 10 Omni nickels, so that's not too bad. Let's see, is there anything else we want to try and get done? Charcoal, I did actually make some of this, which will be kind of nice. We can break this down into mini charcoal, which is a good thing so we don't lose, like, it only smelts one item at a time, so that's always nice. Go. Now, rubber sheets, and yeah, then we're getting into the more advanced stuff. Ore doubling, you shouldn't feel pressure to do ore. Okay, the veins are big. Yeah. So not that big. Glider. That doesn't look unobtainable. We should have enough iron to do this. Now, see if we can make a few iron rods. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. And I'm actually going to place back down my crafting table because that is something we don't need to memorize because it has no durability loss. Alright, to kind of finish up the episode, I think we're going to actually try and show you guys what these can be used for. These can make Omni pennies, which if we look at the recipe for lapis, you can actually just get like this. And there we go. That's a good little thing to have. And I believe the only way right now we have that we can do it is just smelting them. I don't want to get all of them. I just want to do a few of them just to kind of get one last quest out of the way. I think... Oh, you take... Go. And that is for the wrench. So I'm going to have to make a few more of wrought iron ingots. And there we go. And that is the last thing we're going to do on this episode. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. It's an interesting mod pack to say the least. I mean, if you see the way things are, the progression just gets completely outrageous. Because if we look at GregTech real quick, they have LV machines, EV machine, LV, MV, HV. It just keeps going up from there, and they are interesting. They have a lot of uses, and let's see. Look at the macerators. That's where it gets kind of interesting. Candy machine, cutting machine. Thought there was something. Let's see. Pulverizer. All right. So there are like several different tiers. You can see LV and ZMV and Ultra V or UV, which is ultra voltage. And you can see the internal energy is just outrageous for some of these. That one's what, 16 million? So I think this is a good wrapping up point. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm going to have to figure a way to get a bed. And probably some better armor than this. I think they do have, like, GregTech armor and everything, if I can spell. Because you have enhanced iron armor. Well, the iron armor deals with iron plates and everything else. we will have to look into that. And I'm also going to have to look into a magnet. So that's going to be kind of interesting. So we can actually see there is actual additions in this as well. They do have this one, which is not difficult. I just have to find some lead and everything, so no big deal. Do some mining in between episodes, kind of straighten this stuff up. I'm going to have to set up an area to be able to detect this, because once on the next episode, we're probably going to work with more on how to mine and everything else using the scanner. It's a very powerful thing, but if we look at scannables, there's a lot of things that we can actually look for. You can add these modules. They're a little pricey, not too bad. We do have rubber trees, so that's a good thing. Animals, mobs, what is this? Common ores, precious ores, certain blocks, which is this the one I want, so I can specifically go after certain items and fluids. And I believe, I don't know if is immersive engineering in this. No, it's not. So that is not in the packs, but we can still have a lot of fun with this. It does get a little grindy, but I will do my best to keep the crafting off the camera. And yeah, we're going to do a lot of this stuff and slime balls. Oh, plant balls. Okay. So there is a really easy way to do a lot of this stuff, and a lot of it deals with automation. So I'm going to have to come up with a few things real quick. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And comments are greatly appreciated. Tell me what you think of the pack. And until next time, this is Lyfcraft 86 saying take it easy. Later, everybody.